To a handful of South Africans, they look at the calendar, see 16th June, Youth Day, public holiday, and that's it. But do you know why we are given a public holiday on this day? Well, it is because of the events that took place on the 16th of June 1976. Approximately 20,000 unarmed Soweto students began a peaceful protest against apartheid laws, specifically the Bantu Education Act. According to this act, it was compulsory for black children to attend government schools and learn specific subjects in English and Afrikaans. On their way, the students were met with 50 policemen who fired tear gas and eventually fired directly at the crowd. This struggle for freedom claimed an estimated 176 young South African lives, including Hector Peterson and Hastings Ndlovu. Dubbed the beginning of the Soweto uprising, this day led to freedom 18 years later. Thus, let us never forget the sacrifices of these brave individuals. Click the link in the description for more information. So good morning, afternoon, evening or night, and salam namaste to all of you beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Ren Xx, and today it is all about celebrating the youth. Now, to help me commemorate this day, I enlisted the help of a few friends of mine who I think you are going to find just as adorable as I do.
What is your name?
Jason.
Zayden. And how old are you? 4?
4.
Nearly 4, hey. And what do you, you're 3, yeah. What do you want to be when you're older?
6.
You want to be 6, okay.
This
And-
is 4.
And what makes you happy? What makes you happy?
Mama!
Mommy makes you happy.
Yep. Hi, my name is Yvonne, and also I'm 3 years old, and when I grow up I want to be a policeman, and what makes me happy is by going to school. I'm 3 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a tutu driver. When I become, I want to be a tutu driver. Play-Doh make me happy. My name is Ruby. When I grow up, I want to be a vet. And my baby sister makes me smile.
What's your name?
Shit.
How old are you?
4 years.
What makes you smile?
Cars.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to tune cars. Hello, my name is Yellow Rasan. When I want to grow up, I want to be a doctor. Hello, my name is Ruwan Stopamani. I'm 5 years old.
What do you want to become when you grow up?
I think racer.
Wow. And what makes you smile?
When you see a racing car.
Hi, my name is Arush. I'm 5 years old. I grow up, I want to be veterinarian, but I love animals. What makes me happy is playing with my mom and dad, and when I'm playing with my WWE wrestlers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jordan Milano. I am 6 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a surgeon. Something that makes me smile is a rainbow. My name is Kyoda. I am 6 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. My favorite thing, what makes me smile, is lovely, pretty dresses and ice cream.
What's your name?
Gianna,
What do you want to be when you grow up?
a superhero doctor and scientist.
What makes you smile?
Mommy, sometimes the TV, and sometimes chocolate cake.
How old are you?
I'm 6. Hi, my name is Rihan, and I'm 6 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a cardiologist. And And what makes me happy is when I snuggle my mom and dad. Thank you. What makes me smile is my family. My name is Rika Camacho and I'm 7 years old and I want to be a book. Hi, I'm Sayura Chetty. Hi, I'm Natalia Chetty. I'm 10 and a half. I'm 7. When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. When I grow up, I want to be a ninja. What makes you smile? Butterflies. What makes you smile? Puppies.
My name is Amigo. I am 8 years old. When I grow up, I want to specialize in IT. What makes me smile is when everyone is doing well and okay.
Hi, my name is Arya. I'm 8 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. What makes me smile the most is going to school and doing work.
My name is Tasma Rukman. I'm 8 years old. What I want to be when I grow up is a gymnast. What makes me smile is getting a thank you from someone special.
Buddy, my name is Gianna Pillay. I'm 8 years old and when I grow up, I want to be a New York fashion designer. And something that makes me smile is funny videos and my family funny stuff.
My name is Ziara Rampasa. I am 8 years old. I want to become a pharmacist. What makes me smile is spending time with my family.
My name is Mishka Chetty and I am 8 years old. I want to be a paramedic. Why? Simple. I am hands-on and I want to help and treat people. As you can see, I am ready. What makes me smile is our President Cyril Ramaphosa caring for us and helping us keep us safe during this coronavirus pandemic. Happy Youth Day.
Hello, my name is Pranav Rajkumar and I am 8 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a cricket player and a scientist. My family makes me smile.
Hi, my name is Gianna and I am 9 years old. When I grow up, I would like to become a chef. What makes me smile is helping my friends.
My name is Sana Reddy. I am 9 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. Helping people makes me smile.
My name is Rohan Jata. I am 9 years old. I am in grade 4. When I grow up, I want to be a businessman. What makes me smile is to help the elder people and seeing a smile on their face.
Hi, my name is Tina. I'm 9 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. Something that makes me happy is to ride horses and play with animals.
Hello, my name is Rishtiya Ralia Sukru. I am 9 years old. When I grow up, I want to be an archaeologist. An archaeologist is somebody who discovers everything. The thing that makes me smile is my best friend cuddles with a hamster.
Hi, my name is Savar Aifa. I am 10 years old. I want to be a mechanical engineer when I grow up. Coming to my auntie's house and opening my grandma's goodie bag makes me smile. Hello, my name is Sahal Aifa. I am 10 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a F1 race car driver. When I play with remote controls, that makes me smile. Hi, my name is Sasha Aifa. I am 10 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a mechanical engineer and own a restaurant. Reading books and animals makes me smile, and I'm a part of these triplets.
I am Neha Ramprasad. I am 10 years old. I aspire to become an architect. Spending time at school with my friends make me smile.
My name is Alka Ruknarayan. I'm 11 years old. What I want to be when I grow up is a vet. What makes me smile is for my family to be proud of me and for people saying well done to me.
Hi, I'm Jaden Camacho. I'm 11 years old and I want to be a doctor when I grow up. And what makes me smile is my family.
What is your name and age?
My name is Catalina Ida. I'm 11 years old.
What do you want to become when you grow old?
When I grow old, I want to become a doctor.
What makes you smile?
By living a healthy life.
Hi, my name is
Halka and I am 13 years old. I would like to one day become a pharmacist. What makes me smile is doing good things for others that makes them happy.
Hi, my name is Heya Guys and I am 13 years old. I will one day like to study law. Something that brings a smile to my face is my best friends and my hamster.
I am Alia Chetty and I am 13 years old. I aim to become a chartered accountant as I love to crunch numbers. It is also a job that is recognized around the world and will open many doors for my future. What makes me smile is simple acts of kindness to one another, which also means doing good for others and expecting nothing in return.
I am Shreya Ramprasad. I am 14 years old. I am not sure on what career path to take. Helping out people makes me smile.
My name is Jordan Pillay. I am 15 years old. When I'm older, I'll have to be an electric engineer. What makes me happy is being with my family and friends, going to new places, trying new things, and watching good movies.
Hi, my name is Nihan Bikaru. I am 15 years old and my dream is to become a pharmacist. What makes me smile is watching people being helped and as well as helping them. What also makes me smile is playing FIFA with my cousin.
Today's youth is tomorrow's leaders. Happy Youth Day!
Oh my goodness. Now, I'm sure that you would agree with me. They all deserve snaps. Come on, guys. Give them their snaps. Oh my goodness. They were just so cute. And I don't know, they just transported me back to my youth. And, you know, I'm thinking about my schooling days. And those of you who have watched my videos before, you know I am such a sucker for nostalgia, and I always refer back to my youth and my childhood, and just the fact that I would give anything to go back and relive my childhood. But yeah, I think I'm going to give you guys a little overview of what it was like in, you know, sort of a day in the life of little Ren. Hey, if I ever decided to become a rapper, I think I just found my stage name. I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah, a day in the life of younger me. So I would start off my day at around about 6:30-ish generally. And I would start it off with my mom's false alarm. Now here's the thing. My mom would come barging into the room, and I mentioned the story before, but I just have to say it again, right? So my mom would come barging into the room. She'd be like, oh my gosh, you guys are so late for school. It's like 7:15 already. And we would jump out of the bed, my brother and I, only to then look at the time and realize that it was only like 10 past or 6:15. I mean, come on, she straight up lied to us, and we needed that extra like 15 or 20 minutes of sleep. Come on, Mom, come on. But it's okay, we know you did it because you care. Okay, if anybody else's mom either did that to them or still does that to them, please let us know in the comment section down below. So yeah, moving on to the next part of my day, it would be breakfast. Now, breakfast was super important in my family. Like, we were not allowed to leave the house without having breakfast. It doesn't matter if we were late for school, we would have to have breakfast. So after breakfast, get to school, have a full day of classes, and then post-school, depending on what day of the week it was, it would either be SRC meetings or singing lessons or even tuition, or depending what season it was, I would have sports. So I played hockey, like 5 a.m. hockey. Don't even get me started on that because your girl is not a morning person, but I loved it. So yeah, it would either be hockey or netball or tennis, or my personal favorite was soccer. Absolutely loved playing goalkeeper. And your girl even tried out horse riding for a little bit. That was fun. And I'm just gonna slide gym into there as well. So yeah, so that was my extracurricular activities. Then once I got home, I would go straight into the shower and come out, grab something to eat. And my parents had a strict no TV before homework was done policy. So I would get my homework done, and then I loved TV growing up, like absolutely loved it. I grew up on copious amounts of Disney/Nickelodeon, Harry Potter, Smallville played a big part of my childhood, and of course ZTV, The little bit of Hindi that I know, literally learned it from either watching Zee TV or Bollywood movies. And then, depending on whether I had a test or an exam the next day, I would go back to studying. Now, I was a night owl. That just worked better for me. I preferred studying into the late hours of the night. And I would actually often joke with my parents that my mom always took the day shift as my personal chauffeur, and then my dad would take the night shift as like my personal barista. He would literally like come like knocking on the door and he'd be like, I have your coffee. I was so cute. So yeah. But yeah, that was sort of a typical day of my life when I used to go to school, of course. And yeah, well, obviously post-school was different, but trust me, campus life is a story for another day. So yeah, that's what sort of my Monday to Friday sort of looked like. But of course, my weekends were jam-packed with spending time with my family. Sunday especially was always known as family day. And of course, spending time with my friends. Now, some of my best and favorite memories from my childhood are, of course, spending time with my friends, having brides at their place, just going to Gateway. So yeah, there was definitely a balance that I had between my schooling life and spending time with family and friends, which is so important, that balance. Now, right about now, you guys are probably wondering, why did she just give us that whole backstory? Well, it was because of the answers my friends gave me as to what they want to do when they grow up. As you heard, we've got doctors, we've got CAs, businessmen, pharmacists, paramedics, and the list goes on. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that you can 100% do it. Pause for dramatic effect. Guys, all I'm here to say is that whatever you're dreaming at the moment, they can 100% become a reality. All that it's going to take is hard work, dedication, discipline, patience, and as my story that I mentioned earlier sort of, points towards, balance, and most importantly, like I cannot stress this last one enough, you've got to have a very strong support structure. And by support structure, I mean you've got to surround yourself with people that are going to push you, that are going to support you, that are going to give you positive vibes and positive energy. You cannot surround yourself with people who are going to be negative and say that, oh, you can't do this. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you cannot do something, that you aren't capable of doing something, because you know that you can. That thought and that passion and that drive to become this person that you've envisioned, it was put into you for a reason. So you take everything that you have inside of you and you make sure that your dream one day becomes a reality. Now, I'm going to go back to what I mentioned about a support structure, right? And having these people that motivate you. I was extremely blessed in my life, and trust me, I do not take these blessings for granted. I was blessed with wonderful teachers at the school that I attended. I was blessed with family and friends that support me up until today. But most importantly, I was blessed with two of the most fantastic parents that you could have ever asked for. When it comes to my academics especially, I mean, they supported with anything and everything that I did. And trust me, I did a few crazy things growing up in terms of, you name it, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to be in the school musical in my matric year. I wanted to, put together a cultural evening with the rest of my friends. I did all of that. And my parents never stopped me when it came to anything. But I'm specifically talking about academics right now. Like, guys, I can't even tell you, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for my parents. There were so many times when I legit just wanted to give up. Like, I would sit and I would literally just start crying sometimes because I couldn't take the academic pressure. But my parents were always there, literally holding my hand throughout it. And I remember times where, as much as I hate to admit this, I used to get really cranky when I used to get stressed. right? Like super cranky. But my parents would be so understanding. Like they would come up and they would knock on the door and they'd be like, are you okay? Like, do you want to come and eat now? Sometimes, as I said, my dad would bring up my coffee and, just like they'd keep my food warm downstairs. And it's just little things like that make such a huge difference. And I'm so appreciative of them both. And seeing as we are talking about academics right now, there's a little story that I want to tell you guys. So, the year was 2007. In fact, let me set the scene for you guys. The date was the 29th of November, 2007. Crawford Preparatory Hall was busy filling up with students and parents and teachers alike. Everybody was busy chatting away, all in their own little worlds. And it was the day of my grade 7 valedictory. So basically our prize giving. Now, my parents sat throughout that entire prize giving, and the prize giving was 3 hours, guys, 3 hours. And I remember only getting one award. Like, here's that certificate, right? I got one award. It was awarded to Renisha Singh for commitment to excellence in history, right? That was the only award I got for my grade 7 year. Now, I remember walking outside and oh my god, guys, I can literally picture this in my mind, right? Walked outside and obviously I greet my mom and she's got this huge smile on her face and she hugs me and she says congratulations. And then I look at my dad and he just turns around and he starts like walking away. And I sort of run up to him and he turns around and he looks at me, guys, he looks at me. And he says to me in like the most serious voice I had ever heard my dad use, ever, right? He looks at me and he says, I did not come and sit here for 3 hours to hear your name being called out once. Guys, I like getting goosebumps just talking about this because I'm not gonna lie, that was such a defining moment in my childhood. Such a defining moment. Because for the next 5 years of my high school career, whenever I sat down to study, I had my dad's voice literally ringing in my head. And I would constantly hear that line in my head. I did not come and sit here for 3 hours to hear your name being called out once. And please, no hate to my dad whatsoever. Trust me, I needed it. And I say I needed it because I never knew what I was capable of. Like, I couldn't see that potential in myself, something that he saw in me, right? So he knew that I was capable of more. He knew that I could achieve so much more, but I just needed that push. So trust me, if any of you know my dad, he's like a teddy bear. He literally is. So for him to reach that point, obviously I knew that I needed that push. I mean, I was sad for that night, yes. But if I tell you how that motivated me and how that pushed me, for me that night was pretty much the definition of tough love. Because essentially it came from a place of love. Because he just wanted to see me fulfill my dreams one day. And trust me, it worked. Because come matric, I performed much better than I did at the end of grade 7. So yeah, I don't know, I hope that story motivates somebody else like it did for me. So before I wrap up today's video, there's actually 2 more things that I want to mention. The first is that yes, becoming a doctor and a lawyer and an engineer or any of those great professions, that's absolutely fantastic. And if that's your dream, as I said, go for it. But if you're watching this and you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to go down the path of any of those professions. I want to become a writer or an actor or a singer or a painter. Those are valid professions as well, right? And to the parents that are watching this, I just have to say one thing, right? If you are going to judge a monkey on its ability to swim or a fish on its ability to climb a tree, that's not going to be a very fair test at all. You need to realize that each child is unique in their own way. Each of them has their own strengths. So find those strengths and build on that. Encourage them in what they're good at. And the second thing that I want to mention is that there was a little girl in the video. I'm sure you must have heard her. She mentioned that she doesn't know what she wants to do as yet. And that's perfectly alright. You're a kid. You're not meant to have all of the answers as yet. As a kid, it's your job to literally play outside and have fun and try different things. Find out who you are. Heck, I'm 25 and I don't even know exactly who I am as yet. So trust me, as a kid, I can totally get why you might not know. And that was very, very brave of her to admit that right now, she doesn't know what she wants to be when she grows up. But you have time. And I'm sure that you have absolutely wonderful and supportive parents who are going to help you every step of the way. And that brings us to the end of this week's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I want to leave you guys with a little quote that always inspires me. It goes a little something like this. If your dreams don't scare you, then they aren't big enough. If you're a little kid that's watching this, what do you want to be when you grow up? And if you're an adult that's watching this, did you fulfill your childhood dreams? Let me know in the comment section down below, as well as telling me about one thing that makes you smile. Also, whilst you're down there, don't you want to hit that like button as well as that subscribe button? So guys, until next week, don't forget that your vibe, it attracts your tribe. And by the way, I got the help of a few of my friends to help me remind you to spread a smile.
Spread a smile.
Good smile.
Smile
Smile.
a smile. Smile. Spread a smile. And spread a smile. Spread a smile. Bye. Spread a smile. 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 Smile. Spread a 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 smile.
Spread a smile.
Hashtag spread a smile.
Spread a smile. Spread the smile.
Spread a smile. Spread a smile.
Spread the smile.
Hashtag spread a smile.